I'm a bit sick. Well, hello there. Welcome back to another Clash Royale video. Yeah, sorry again for a long time break. I have so much things to do. Honestly, I'm procrastinating right now doing this video. But because of the new challenge that I just beat, I want to record this video, make it, I don't know, hopefully a bit quick. So in this video, we're going to be talking about the flying machine challenge and Irma. Yes, interesting, huh? Alright, anyways, I'll get to that later. Flying machine challenge, new card came out. Of course, there's a challenge. I got 12 wins. Super good. Recently, there was also the Mega Knight challenge, which I did not win, but I do have the log for it. Oh, it deleted all the stuff. No. Oh, I was gonna show you the sudden death challenge that I did. I got like 8 wins. Um, and then there was a Mega Knight challenge, where I got like, I don't know, 6 wins. And then there was a legendary chest challenge, which I got. It was a Mega Knight legendary chest challenge, which if you get like 9 or 12 wins, you get a legendary chest. And the catch was that it was draft with the Mega Knight. As opposed to, you make your own deck with the Mega Knight or whatever. I forgot, and I got a minor out of that. I got all the wins. I got a minor out of that, so my minor is the most legendary. But anyways, yeah, exciting. Here's the chest. Let's see if I get anything good. All right, 5 tornadoes. That's not bad. A gold is super good, actually. We may get on that topic. Looks like I got a decent amount of rockets, mega minions, Valkyries. All the commons are pretty okay. Dart goblin, a lot of fart goblins. Not bad, not bad. But that was the challenge, and yeah, I got 12-2. I also got this legendary chest. I got it recently. Here's my log. 952 wins. I don't know if that's accurate because of 2v2, but I got it recently. Super exciting. And yeah, but anyways, let's get onto the replays. I have a little note here who I'm going to start with. I'm going to explain these replays. Okay, so first off, the flying machine, maybe I'll get into this. So, I chose the Electro Wizard because I think it's better in this challenge than the Night Witch, because Night Witch gets countered by the thing. Of course, Executioner to counter both those cards. Flying Machine, super fun card. I'm going to explain in this thing. And then I chose the Golem because 3 of the cards I already chose counters the Balloon. So yeah, Balloon's not really that good because I have so much air counters, because the flying machine is an air card, and of course there's gonna be counters to it in this challenge. Anyways, let's talk about the airship, the battleship, whatever it's called. I don't even know what it's called. It's a super fun card. It's basically a flying musketeer. It has the same range. I believe it has very similar damage, very similar attack things. It has less health, surprisingly. So it gets killed by fireball in 1 hit. That's basically the balancing point. It gets killed by poison if placed correctly, and it gets killed by fireball in 1 hit. So it's not like that bulky, but it's fine. So it's fast and it's fine. Making it fast means that it's kind of like not a good card to put behind a tank, because one thing, it will fly above the tank like a giant. It'll go above it, and it's fast. So it's not the best card to put behind a ground tank, but it's super good to put behind a lava hound. And it's definitely one of my favorite cards. Honestly, I've played it in this challenge and I loved it. I think I gave it to my opponent in this challenge, or at least I think no, they gave it to me. But it's Did they? I forgot. But it's a fun card. I really like using it. I shouldn't say it's like one of my favorite cards, but I really do enjoy using it. I think it's a very fun card. I think honestly, it has its place in the arena. It's very surprising because the thing is, even though like Musketeer, it's kind of like a Musketeer and kind of like a Dart Goblin at the same time. It's more dynamic in which it flies, which means that there's like different interactions. There's another flying unit like bats, and it's definitely not a card that should be like ignored. It's not like a bats in which like it's super good, but sometimes you can just ignore it even. The flying machine is definitely something that I think it doesn't take that much skill. It's a rare card, which means I think the lower rarity a card, the less skills it takes. Like it takes a lot of skill to use, let's say, a lava hound, while it doesn't take that much skill to use, I don't know, like bats. You just plop them down. But yeah, as you see here, the flying machine is a really fun card to use. It doesn't have fire spirits though. It leaves it with 1 HP. So if they want to buff fire spirits, they definitely should make it kill the battle machine instantly. That would be a really good buff to fire spirits, because they're not really that strong in the meta. Anyways, that's the first battle, but that's the flying machine. I'm definitely going to want to upgrade that, because now that I have it to level 6 and I got it early, 2 weeks early, I can start accumulating it, and hopefully I can play it in a lava hound deck. I can even play with miner too if my miner gets to level 3, which would be very cool. But anyways, let's talk about Irma. Oh, I should be talking about what cards I'm choosing. Well, of course I chose the flying machine instead of musketeer. Flying, then I chose lava hound, which goes really well with flying machine. I chose fart goblin instead of skeleton arm because I don't want to have log bait. And then I chose ice spirit instead of something I forgot. Or I gave them ice spirit and I took something else. Okay, anyways. Yeah, so Irma, yeah, when I said I recently moved, guess where I moved? I moved to Florida. Oh, that's nice. I moved here not even 2 months, and bam, extremely big hurricane that hasn't been this big since like a lot of 50 something years ago. So yeah, that was exciting to live that moment, right? Now that I know now, don't want to live in Florida anymore. No, I'm just joking. But yeah, I actually live in Florida, and my area where I got hit. Well, let's first talk about the events leading up to Irma, because I don't want to give my exact location. Like, ooh, I live in Miami in this house in this address, right next 5 inches from the beach or whatever. I don't know, but yeah. So the hurricane started to like, I forgot the date, like the exact day, but in that week, it was a Monday. Yeah, very descriptive. It was like the end. I remember 9/11 was the Monday after the hurricane. Well, I guess the hurricane at 9/11, I think it was still active, but it was maybe a lot up north, maybe near Georgia. Um, but I remember it's the week of 9/11, so let's say it's the first week of September. That Thursday, the first week, that's when we were finding out, like, ooh, the hurricane's happening. Boom, this huge hurricane Irma is gonna hit the Caribbeans and Florida. And of course, you guys already know this, but like at that point, it was super strong. It was getting extremely strong. At that point, it was a 5. It was like a 5 or a 4, and what the meteorologists were predicting is, again, of course, you guys probably know this. It was a category 5, which is like the highest it could possibly be, which has winds that are super strong, and buildings are gonna get actually demolished, trees are gonna get uprooted, water is gonna get displaced. Of course, all this is gonna happen, and what they were predicting on Thursday that week, was that it was near like the Caribbeans. It was kind of further west of the Caribbeans. Or east of the Caribbean, sorry. They were saying that when it hit Florida, it will hit Florida, and it will hit it at a category 4, and it will hit along the East Coast. It will not hit the West Coast directly, but we will, yes, I do live in the West Coast. We will experience some, winds, some damage. We should be careful. And so that was like, okay, that was when my family and I were like, okay, maybe we should prepare for this. It's a bit interesting here. We're probably gonna have to do something about this. So it was only category 4. The next day, Friday, all right, meteorologists were like, nope, the route has changed. It's now gonna move up the middle of Florida. Like, what the heck are you guys doing? It's gonna move up the middle of Florida, and it's going to be, instead of a category 4, it will be a full category 5 when it hits overland in Florida. And this was Friday. Yesterday, it was not this extreme, and like we were like, oh man, now it's gonna now it's gonna be super close to us, and it's gonna be more strong. So then we were even more worried at this point. We're like, oh, this is terrible. Again, this is our first time in Florida. We do not know what the heck's going on. So we were kind of in panic mode, just a little bit. All the water was gone. Again, of course, you guys probably know this. I keep saying this, but all the water was gone. We were lucky enough to get 2 cases of water very early on, like when the storm was first announced. We were able to get it like super fast, which was really cool. But yeah, at that point, all the water was gone, all the gas was gone. A lot of people were going up north, and we were like, oh man, now it's gonna hit everywhere, because they said it hits in the middle. It's gonna hit all of us. Anyways, let's take a little break. That was Friday. Let's see what I choose. I choose Ice Wizard, good counter to air stuff. I chose Electro Wizard because Electro Wizard is super good in the meta right now. It's always been good, and Lumberjack's not that good. I choose the Flying Machine. I don't know why I didn't choose the Elixir Collector. The Elixir Collector may have been better, and I do have really good counters to the Flying Machine. But I chose to choose the Flying Machine because, must represent my good card. But anyways, yeah, that was Friday. Alright, and at this point, the hurricane was expected to hit us maybe about Saturday night and Sunday morning. So, it was coming. It was coming. And did it hit at that time? Well, it did, but let's keep going. Saturday morning, the next day. Alright, it has changed dramatically now. Alright, and now, you know how I said it moved in the middle? Now it's not moving in the middle. It's moving to the west coast. So, in a matter of 3 days, it came from the east coast to the middle to the west coast. And so now it's directly over us. When it hits, it's going to hit directly over us. And we were super panicked. But another thing that has changed is instead of being a category 5, it's now a category 3 or 4. So it died down a little bit, but it was going to hit directly over us. It's going to go overhead us. The eye of the storm was going to go ahead of us, which is like, we're going to get the most damage, or we're going to get a lot of damage, at least in Florida. And so it kept going forward, and this was Saturday. Like, tomorrow is Doomsday. Tomorrow, Sunday, the September 10th, because it's the day before September 11th, which was Monday, I remember that. It was bad, alright? We had 1 day left, we were all sheltered in, and we were ready to hit the storm. Again, we were prepared. We were prepared for the worst. We were like, alright, we're not going to have power for 3, 4, 10 weeks. I don't know what's going to happen. We're going to have no house. We're going to have no food. One of us is probably going to die. It was like that. But anyways, Sunday happened. Doomsday. Alright? Doomsday. We were prepared. Alright? And guess what happened? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? You heard nothing, right? Yeah, exactly. Nothing happened. Yeah, believe it or not, when the hurricane came over us, at this point, it had shifted a little bit on Sunday. It didn't go directly above us, but the wall of the eye was directly over us still. When it hit over us, it died down to a category 2. Alright? We were expecting category 4. It hit a category 2. And when it hit over us, exactly nothing happened. Alright, we didn't lose our roof. Alright, our roof was still intact. The winds weren't strong at all. There was barely any rain. There was no storm surges that were expected to go 10 feet in our area. There were none of that. There was nothing. We got extremely lucky. Alright, we did lose, when I say nothing, alright, we did lose cable for like 3 days. Which also meant that we lost Wi-Fi for 3 days. But I mean, who cares? We still had service on our phones. We were okay at that point. But like, nothing happened, and like, we were extremely lucky. I mean, I know the hype for Hurricane Irma was kind of extreme. I kind of understand why they did that. I'll talk about that a little bit later. But like, why was it so extreme? Like, nothing happened. Like, literally after like 4 hours of the hurricane, my aunt was already like in her car driving around, being like, alright, let's see the storm damages. The hurricane was still happening, and there was people outside, apparently. There was people outside naked and like showering themselves. This is no exaggeration here. There were people outside who were like bathing. People in like high school. It was, oh my god. But yeah, that's what happened in my area. Extremely lucky. Not a lot of damage in my area. There were a few houses that got power outages. We got our power disconnected for like 3 minutes or something. I don't know. It was pretty bad, but not as bad as a lot of people. And so yeah, we got extremely lucky. And I know a lot of places like the Keys, and like and like some parts of the Caribbean got demolished. But at that point, it was a 5. When it got to us, it was like a 3. It was like a 2, almost a 1, honestly. So we got really lucky, and nothing happened. And so yeah, we got lucky, and yeah. And what I have to say are, the meteorologists are pieces of human garbage. Because they predicted it so wrong, man. Like on Thursday, it was completely different. On Friday, it was completely different. On Saturday, it was completely different. And then on Sunday, the outcome was completely different. Like, what are these meteorologists doing with their lives? They're like, to me, it looks like they're doing it for the money. All right, they're just making these random maps, being like, "Oh yeah, look at these maps, man. Yeah, my prediction's the best. Please give me money." And because I'm in this on this news channel, which a lot of people are gonna watch. And because of this, I'm gonna get a lot of ad revenue from these commercials. And I mean, I know like these meteorologists. I mean, you can't really predict weather. It's really hard. Um, to go along with that, of course, they want to hype up the storm because pretend people say, "Oh, the storm is it's gonna be nothing. All right, don't worry about it." And then it comes by and it kills like a bunch of people and it destroys property. They're gonna be extremely mad at the media and at meteorologists for not predicting it being bad. And so the reason why they made it bad, I think, is so that we over prepare. It's better to over prepare than to under prepare and lose property, lose our lives. So I think that I understand where they're coming from, but I mean, they're still pieces of garbage. I mean, the predictions were just, oh my goodness. And the storm surge predictions, oh my gosh, they were the worst. Oh, storm surge is gonna be flooding 10 feet. And then when it came, there was flooding of like 1 or 2 centimeters above the canals. Not even flooding on the roads, like above the canals. They were like 2 or 3 inches of water. It was nothing, alright? Oh my goodness. But anyways, yes. That was what happened for Irma for me. My area is completely fine. Don't need to worry about me. Please don't worry about me. I'm doing okay. And again, my heart goes out to all those people who did get damaged. Not only by the hurricane, but I mean, recently, I guess there was another hurricane, Maria. And something about, like, Puerto Rico getting demolished, and like again, it's super sad. My heart goes out to all those people who are in, the Virgin Islands. You got people in Florida, southern Florida got a lot of damage. I guess people in my area, people north getting some stuff too. By the way, this is a game in which I won the challenge. Again, people in some other islands. The earthquakes that are happening in Mexico. What the heck was going on there? Totally overshadowed by these hurricanes. Sorry, earthquakes. They're getting overshadowed by these hurricanes. Mexico getting a lot of damage, and like, wow, this is a crazy time to be alive. And apparently, there's also forest fires in like Oregon or something. Like, what the heck, man? But yeah, what a crazy time to be alive. It's crazy. Something's going on. Not normal here, but yeah. Anyways, crazy. Oh, well, yeah. But anyways, Irma happened, and they said it was the biggest hurricane to happen in a long time. Or at least the biggest hurricane to hit Florida in a long time. Again, also heart goes out to people in Texas that had to deal with Harvey. I mean, they probably got more damage than Florida. They probably did. And then of course, yeah, not good at all. And I really shouldn't be, I got lucky. I'll just say that. It's pretty obvious that I got extremely lucky. But yeah, anyways, that was my Irma talk. Yeah, it was an interesting experience. I will never forget. I was in the middle of Irma. But yeah, that was that. And again, meteorologists should get fired. I'm just joking. Not really though. But yeah. Anyways, let's go back to Clash Royale, talking all about this hurricane stuff. This is the last battle. They have Royal Giant. I have Expo. Obviously, Royal Giant counts Expo. But when I placed that Expo there, you should have noticed that they had no elixir to play anything. It was pretty good. And again, they're continually wasting elixir, I feel. That rocket was kind of... At this point, you should not really use the rocket. But I guess, the bowler did counter a lot of your cards. So I'm down that graveyard, and then I had so much elixir, I just zapped those barbs. I was like, who cares? And then miner that fart goblin, that's an even trade right there. And yeah, this last battle went by really good. I was afraid that they were gonna like freeze me to death, like maybe they had balloon, and then I was gonna have to deal with freaking losing my expo. Cause I chose the expo. I chose the expo, and if they froze stuff, that would have been bad. But yeah. I don't know what to talk about now. Freaking, I was gonna talk about Irma, whole video. I didn't even know Irma, the name. I had to think about it for a long time. Like, for the first 4 days, or for the first few days, I'm like, what's this hurricane that's coming called? Like, Iran? No, not Iran. I didn't know what it was called, but I was like, oh yeah, I started with IR, and I'm like, Irma, that's what it is. Yeah, I swear there's something I need to talk about, but I forgot. Yeah. One of the unexpected bad things about Irma was that the power went out, which means refrigerators were turned off. And yeah, a lot of stinky foodness. Now that's bad. But anyways, I got the legendary chest. Let's open it. Don't really care what I get, but it's cool that I got a legendary. Not gonna complain with what I get. Got an ice wizard. Ice wizard did get a buff, but I mean I haven't really used it. Would have been cool if I got something useful. But anyways, yeah, that was the challenge. Interesting. Totally commentated over all that. And another thing that I should talk about is I am super close to level 12. Like, ridiculously close to level 12. I literally... You know what? I don't even care. I'm gonna upgrade a bunch of my cards to see how close I am to level 12. I don't even care if I waste all my gold. I always said I wanted to keep 100,000 gold stockpile just in case I want to buy legendaries, or if a card is really overpowered, I upgrade to level 13. But at this point, my wish to be level I want to be level 12 so bad. So 2v2, I'm not the anchor that lowers it to level 11. So let's see how much XP. I keep pressing the wrong button. I'm gonna upgrade everything that costs 8,000 because 8,000 is a 400 XP. I probably shouldn't be upgrading these dumb cards, but I mean, Battle Ram level 8, that's insane. I didn't even request for any of them in this level 8. Mini P.E.K.K.A level 8. My cards are actually really low leveled for a level 11 this late into, everything. But let's do Giant. Oh, I don't have that much cards. I don't have that much money left. Okay, let's do Princess, definitely. Ice Wizard, definitely. And... oh, I'm not there yet. Oh, so close. I can try to reach level 12 next episode, hopefully. Which will be super close to this episode. Let's see what else I want to upgrade. 3 Muskies or Elixir Collector. 3 Muskies probably better. Alright, I have absolutely no gold, but I am so close to level 12, guys. So close. Next episode, hopefully I can reach level 12. I've wasted all my gold, but I think it's going to be worth it in the long run, because level 12, awesome. Awesome. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. This is going to be a little bit of a long video, but I really do enjoy, 2v2 has really got me into this game, and I've been playing a lot more, of course. As you can see, Flying Machine, definitely a new card. I enjoy. I really like it. Way better than this thing. But anyway, thanks for watching. I'm sick. Alright, okay. Time for me to end this video. Irma was interesting. Yeah. Stop stalling the video. Alright, see you guys next time with level 12. Which is gonna be awesome.